Hi, it's Dale from ITalkDEO, here to help you communicate better. Today we're talking about props, where to use them, when to use them, and how to set them up. So let's start. Prop! Oh! Making me jump for my own props here. Props. What is a prop? In my mind, a prop is something you can physically touch. It could be a hat, it could be a watch, it could be keys, it could be a cell phone. The prop, though, you have to be used to working with the prop. That is one of the key features of a prop. If you've never used the prop before, I suggest don't putting it into your presentation unless you've played with it quite a bit. In this case, I've worked with balloons for over 30 years. I'm used to bending them, I'm used to twisting them out, I'm used to when they pop. As you notice, I didn't flinch because I'm used to that prop. Now, the key is, where do I use a prop? Well, props are great because you can enhance your story, and it's probably something that many speakers just underestimate the power of a prop and fail to use because props take work to build. Very rarely do you go out and find a prop that fits perfectly in your presentation. 99% of the props are either built or modified to fit your presentation. In the presentation I just gave the other day, I was talking about car dealerships and trade shows, and I was referring to trade shows being like a car dealership that you walk down the line and everybody looks the same. Except for when you're driving down the street and you see that car dealer that's got that big purple monkey with the sale sign. You notice I had a prop for that. It allows me to highlight and enhance the part of the story. The prop, as you notice, appears from nowhere. That's the power of a prop. When props appear from nowhere, and I'm not saying you need to be a magician to make them magically appear, but when you pull a prop out that the audience doesn't see or doesn't expect, it's like, wow, cool. And props could be used to highlight a point, to make things funnier, or to enhance the moment. If I were to talk about a popular toy, I may talk about fidget spinner. Nice little toy. If I look at this one, I have a problem with it. Notice it's black. It's hard to see. I have to really walk up close for everybody to see it. So what do? You go out and you get a new fidget spinner. It's a brighter fidget spinner. Problem is, it's still too small. When we talk about props, props are typically oversized. They're large. They don't have to work. They just have to represent what you're talking about. So if I'm giving a presentation, I'm talking about kids and fidget spinners and how they bring them to school, I could use this and ensure that everybody from the front row to the people in the back can see the fidget spinner. Because this small little one, as you can tell, it's just hard to see. So props are customized. They're usually larger. In many cases, we build them for a small comedic effect. Because, to be honest with you, I'm not going to pull this out of my pocket. But I can pull it out of a bin or a table that's next to me. And then it's what we do in videos. Videos are great for throwing in props because we don't see everything in the background. So what we're going to do today is let's zoom out and actually show how my props are set up. If I was giving a presentation, I may have my props on the side here on a table. I would probably have a sheet over them. And I do this for a specific reason. I want the people to be focused on me and not my props. I hide my props. I have a barrel. Nothing more than a laundry basket that I can put my props in. Nobody can see that I have a balloon in there, or a second balloon, or a third balloon. By using these props off to the side, they keep from distracting the audience. We want the audience to focus on what we're saying. Just like we zoomed in here in the video, because I want you to be focused on me and not the big spinner, or on the balloons, or what kind of bin they're in. When we use props, they're there to enhance the story. They're not there to become part of an elaborate story where people are more interested in the prop than your presentation. So when we use our props, we have to look at some simple things. Where we're going to use them, the size of the prop, do we have to customize a prop, and how are we going to bring this prop in and out of our presentation? As I said, props are probably one of the most difficult things, just for the fact that it takes skill to work with them. They have to be created. And lastly, they're underutilized due to the fact that it takes work to make a prop. So in your next presentation, I hope you use some props. And I hope you think about using props just from the point of using them. And you'll find that your speech will improve and be better just by using props. So for the sake of it, just don't go adding props in there for the purpose of adding a prop just because it's cool. My name is Dale Barker from ITalkDEO. Hope you become part of the tribe and subscribe. Until next time, go watch the video.